It's in the hole. Welcome back to the Lake Lanier Cornhole Club Summer Season Playoffs tonight from Harbour Point, located on Lake Lanier. And if you haven't already, don't forget to click on the subscribe button located on the lower right hand corner of the screen to join the Port of Indecision and not miss any of the action for the Lake Lanier Cornhole Club. Well, the weather radar looked frightening, and everybody on the court knew something was in the air tonight. A few points were scored until the first drop started to fall, and then the Lake Lanier Cornhole Club had to seek shelter, and the rain kept coming down like cats and dogs as the cornholers jumped into the shelter, started drinking a few beers, and the league office put Plan B into place, which was to go to our friends at the Left Nut Brewery and continue the playoffs. So the parking lot started emptying out, with everybody heading over to 2100 Atlanta Highway. And once we arrived at the Left Nut Brewery and everybody dried off and got a cold beer in their hands, we were ready to start up with the playoff games again. The 6 o'clock game had the number 1 Baggers on a Hooch taking on the Cellar Dwellers, and the number 3 Blind Squirrels taking on the Marina Bay Bombers.
Marina Bay Bombers and the 2 Blind Squirrels tied at 17-17 in game 1. And the Brussels boys getting together to talk strategy. Who are you guys going up against tonight?
8 baggers.
8 baggers.
We'll try left-handed tonight.
Are you?
Richard's on a tear tonight.
Is he?
He's imitating Bryce from 2 weeks ago.
So there you have Lee's scouting report on Richard, who not only had the throws, but all the dance moves as well. In the other 6 o'clock matchup, you had the Cellar Dwellers taking on the number 1 Baggers on the Hooch. A tough feat to take on, but the Cellar Dwellers have given their best all season long, and Harry and Brian, thanks for playing and having a great time. Now checking back in on the Squirrels and the Bombers.
Richard's on a tear tonight.
Is
And Lee's still telling us Richard's on a tear. There's Richard for 3. Bob just misses. And Richard for 6, and it looks like game 1 is in the books.
Richard's on a tear tonight.
Is he?
The Baggers on the Hooch took care of the Cellar Dwellers in the first round of the playoffs. The Baggers win 21-4 and 22-0.
Nice game.
Now we've got them kind of all thinking that, we're easy.
Pushovers.
Yeah, we got them
Right, we'll move on.
So the Cellar Dwellers will see you next week. It's been a long season, but you've had a good time, eh?
Absolutely. In fact, we're going out to buy our own bags now.
Yeah, beanbags.
That's right.
Good job.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We'll see you next week in the consolation bracket.
Here, man.
2 Blind Squirrels.
2 Blind Squirrels.
Number 3.
Decided losers.
Yeah.
Number 3 seed had a tough week.
They played very well, though.
Well, good deal. Well, congratulations, and There's always the fall season.
It's hard to beat 2 in a row, 3 in a row. Richard, get a picture of Richard.
We're here with the Marina Bay Bombers, who were finished in the number 6 seed and third in the Chestatee division, and then took on the Chattahoochee powerhouse, the number 3 Two Blind Squirrels. How did you do it, guys?
Well, we called for a little rain at the previous venue because they were kicking our butt. We came here, and Bob doesn't like the lighting, so we kicked their butt.
That's right, man. Our last video, you said when you host, you're hosting at the Left Brewery.
Richard's on a tear tonight.
It's awesome. I don't even know how many he threw in, but I mean, just every series of throws, he would throw 1 or 2 in, and I was just trying to keep something on the board.
The big difference is we got in the hole in the board and they couldn't hit it. So now Lee has to buy me a beer.
Oh.
And he knows that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And in Game 2 of the playoffs, the number 2 Brussels boys take on the number 7 ranked 8 Baggers. We'd also like to welcome Richard, who will be filming and announcing and giving play-by-play to the second half games. Thanks, Richard.
Which one of these guys can count to 1?
And the Brussels boys were able to sweep the 8 Baggers in match 1, 29-11, match 2, 25-4, even with the distractions coming in and out of the playing arena. And in the final match of the night, the number 4 Chestatee Flyers took on the number 5 Pirates of the Cornhibian in a rematch from last week's divisional championship. Seeing how hard it was just to see who got to go first should have been an indication of how tight this match would be.
Look at this concentration. In the hole.
You guys got 2?
Shake it, baby.
Whoa.
And in the toughest fought match of the night, the Pirates of the Cornhibian fell to the Chestatee Flyers in match 1, 22-16. But then they came back in match 2 and the Pirates won 21-7. And in a rubber match, the Pirates eked out a win 12-6. This was the closest game of the playoffs with only 4 points separating the two teams. And now we move into the Lake Lanier Cornhole Club Finals. And it really is up to anybody who will win this. The Baggers on the Hooch are the top seed, but their only loss came to the number 2 ranked Brussels Boys, who are also in the finals. And the Brussels Boys' only loss this season came at the hands of the Pirates of the Cornhibian. But the Marina Bay Bombers beat the Pirates of the Cornhibian, and they've been surging lately, beating the number 3 Two Blind Squirrels. So it really is anybody's championship. The Pirates of the Cornhibian are 5th seed and will take on the Baggers on the Hooch first, and then number 2 Brussels Boys will take on the Marina Bay Bombers, who have also been surging lately, and really it's going to be an interesting finals. The championship game will be at 6:45, followed by the consolation games. So we look forward to seeing everybody next week at the finals and the championship. It's been a great season of tossing cornhole, drinking some beer, and most of all, developing friendships and having weekly fellowship. We look forward to seeing everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And one last thank you to Bryce for the drone footage from week 8.
I can feel it